Whoa. Oh shit, sorry, my thing is not on yet. Okay, there we go. Now you can hear me. The sound is just right. I will mess with this later. What's up, gamers? I don't think anyone is awake right now, so it's just gonna be you and me, baby, for a little bit. So, but I did promise more Silksong, and oh shit, Zolbigel's actually here. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. I was trying to do like a stealth stream, you know? Stealth stream. Nobody knows I'm here. All right. Garama. 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 All right. I'm ready. I don't even remember where I was. It's okay. We'll figure it out. What was I doing? Oh yes, I went up this way, and then this thing killed me, I think. No, it wasn't this one specifically. It was, there we go. It was one a little ahead. Maybe this is why you should, you know, not wait until you come back to fucking revive yourself. First we silk, and then we song. Every stream from now on is going to start with 10 minutes of Silksong gameplay. I will beat the game before I finish that Demon Souls retrospective, I swear. Oh yes, I remember now. Yes, we were on this area. It was kind of annoying. That guy is kind of annoying. But first we silk. It's time for the silk. Extra silk. Oh, that's the... okay. I see. It's not going well. I lost all my skill from yesterday. I was doing so well. Just don't get hit, Lamau. I know. I know. I know. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. It's not working out very well for me. Who's here? Ha! Nerd! You think that would hit me? That's funny. What is this thing? Okay. Ow! Frayed rosary string. Just don't get hit, Lamau. Contains 30 rosaries. So I think you just want to keep these in your inventory. That way you don't lose them. Theoretically. Am I stratting? Are those the strats? Them's the strats? Ooh. Them's the strats for real? Oh, secret? Damn. How am I so good at this? That's crazy. That's crazy. It's called skill. You wouldn't understand. Is her hitbox bigger than Hollow Knight? Yay! Rosary! Yay! She is taller. Is her hitbox taller, though? That's crazy. They put a limit to how much geo you can carry. That sucks. That's probably the worst change so far. I'm kind of unhappy about that, but it's okay. Let me just collect geo unnecessarily. You know, I want if my inventory isn't growing, I'm not enjoying the game. Ahaha! A native of these fiery lowlands approaches. Have no fear, my friend. We are fleas. We fleas are humble travelers. Well met, sir. Though like you, I am not of these lands. I am merely journeying through. She's just not as base as the knight. Yeah, I know. Short kings represent. Oh, a kindred spirit. It's good luck for wanderers to meet on an unfamiliar path. Flea Master Mushka. I like this guy. And now that we have met, know that I am Flea Master Mushka, leader of this caravan. Our own journey has barely begun, but you are most welcome to tarry here a while, stranger. Where ways are dark and winding, good bugs must stay close together. Stranger, will you hear my worry? The time has come for us fleas to find each other and travel together, as has happened throughout the generations before. We many fleas of this kingdom should be flocking to our caravan, but times have become dangerous. You feel it too, yes? Our poor cousins out there, in hiding. Oh shit, is this the same thing where you save the bugs, and then, like, the guy just eats them at the end? Sorry, spoilers. Could you help us find these poor lost fleas? We daren't continue our journey until some of the poor dears have found their way here to us. Sure. Lost fleas, wish promised. Is this, am I selling in my soul right now? Ah, do I understand Silksong grubs? What's the twist here? I don't know if I don't know. I mean, he seems like a good feller. He seems like a good feller, but I don't know. Do I understand you rightly, stranger? You will help us gather the lonely fleas to our caravan? Truly.
That's fine.
I am traveling these lands for my own reasons, Flea Master. However, if I happen upon any fleas on my travels, I will aid them as best as I can. Oh-ho! Could I ask you? I could ask for nothing more. They must all be hiding or stuck in dangerous places. But if you rouse them, and they are sure to find their way here to us. May the kingdom bless your travels and keep you safe, stranger. You are welcome here to rest with us whenever the road brings you back. There are many lost and lowly fleas still scattered across the kingdom. If only some more of them joined us, the caravan could continue its journey. Oh, they're mobile. Interesting. You'll find the little dears in all sorts of strange places, for they love to peek and pry and play. But if you rouse them, they are sure to find their way here. I just realized I am never dying in this game. Unless the game gets, like, insanely harder soon. This was probably a bad idea, I'm not gonna lie, but you know what? It's okay. Dodeshna, I am saying. Welcome to our caravan, stranger. You are very funny, very strange flea, isn't it? No fur at all, and your wings fall off. Ha ha! It's just a jest, of course. Us fleas, famous for giving jokes. My fellows give much worry for the other fleas, but I'm not give at all. They will find their way to us. If not, who keep count of them anyway? Okay, that's a typo. All right. Har har. Momog. Wait, what was it? What was his name again? Grishkin. Did these guys have all, like, Russian names? That's crazy. Farga. Dodeshna, stranger. You are looking a little tired, is it? Unhealthy? You can rest with us here if you wish. Oh, it's not a typo. That's just how they talk. Never mind. $20 indie game? Unacceptable. Literally unplayable. Is nice and dark, and warmth from below brings good health. Still, you should make care not to stay much long. You are not a flea after all. The beasts here are much frightful, scary. But if give them space, they leave alone. You respect beast, beast respect you. No, that's just how they talk. Never mind, that's not a typo. Can you? Not really. Okay. Too bad. Literally unplayable. I'm going to refund right now. Babishkaba! They're so Russian. It's crazy. Russian fleas in my $20 indie game. That's crazy work. Ow! I deserve that one. I don't have a map yet, hey? Okay, I just gotta memorize where I'm going. Ooh, the fleas are bothering me. I don't know where that came from. I remember saying that at some point. That was an Elden Ring. Yes, that was in the Shadow of the Earth Tree. The memories that come back. I'm pretty sure I've been in this area already. Bro, the map seller is right at the entrance of this area. You're joking, right? You're joking. How did I just completely miss this? Speaking of completely missing. How did I... Oh. How did I miss this? Go left. I'm going left. Walk left. Left. Left is me. Let me rest. I'm walking left. Left is where I'm walking. Oh wait, go back. Oh shit, alright. Never mind. Is he near the chair? I think he's near the chair. That's probably what you're trying to say here. Rest on it. Jesus. Pilgrim, you're blessed. Blah, 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 blah. Then go up that area. I think you mean this one on the right, this area. Go up here. Which I'm pretty sure what I was doing anyway, but, you know, we'll talk about that. Is it behind this guy? Sorry, I have so much greed. 350. You can never have too much. Somewhere here is the map seller. I was already walking through this area though. What? Shit. Fuck! Feels bad, man. Didn't press the button at the right time. Ren! Boot up Silksong. I swear she's somewhere here. It's a woman. Map seller, map seller. Sell me your maps, please. Guys, I made Zolbagul boot up Silksong. That's crazy. Made you do it. Somewhere here. Up this direction. Oh, it probably was this. And I skipped it. No, it was not this. That's funny. Shard pendant. Crude trinket worn by collectors and crafters. Allows one to collect more shell shards from defeated creatures. Yes. Yes. Greed is always rewarded. Oh fuck, I killed myself. Same guy killed me, by the way. Okay. As per the rules of the challenge, I'm supposed to stop here, but I'll keep the game running for now. I want to find this map maker. This map woman. Demon Souls. I should set up my PS5. I don't know what I'm doing. It's okay. Well, whatever. That's life. So, Tower of Lachia. Go up the area before the bench. I see. All right, let's try that. Let's go up the area before the bench. Not after. You lied to me. How could you? Oh shit! I didn't even see this. Wait, no, I did see this. How did I miss this? This is the gauntlet where you fight a bunch of dudes. And then this is where you drop down to talk to the girl again. Okay, I'm going up. Going up. Up I'm going. Okay, I'm not gonna kill anything. Okay, maybe I'm gonna kill some stuff. Is that what you mean? Because I can't reach that. I can't reach that, bro. Or is it here? No, this is where you get the rosaries. Which I got already. It's probably in the area after the bench? What? You're joking. Go up higher. This is the highest I can go, though. Okay, we'll try after the bench. Hold on. I don't get it. I don't get it. Where is this? Can we get much higher? Sorry. I'm sleeping. I'm done sleeping. No sleep for me. All sleeped out here. So it's here, up this area, right after the bench. Ow. I feel like this is cheating. I should be going up this way anymore. I swear I'm not schizophrenic. I have no idea where you want me to go here, bro. Keep going up. Okay, I'm going up. Fuck. Okay, it's not there. It can't be. It's here? I'm going left. There's a bunch of rosaries here. That's the place? Okay. Well, I hope there's a bench here, because I probably want to quit the game soon. Okay, I hear her now. Nice. Oh shit, that's so fun. Holy shit, this is so fun. I found my new minigame. Hot potato. That's your Silksong, bro. That's my Silksong. We finally found it. We finally found the Silksong. Poshanka. Edges sharp and senses keen. In my land, that is the way of warriors greet each other. For though you are a child barely hatched, you are also a warrior. Your stance, your weapon, your movements all proclaim it so. You have keen sight for my skill bug. But my childhood has long since passed. What has happened here? I see signs of battle all around. These strange, shuffling pilgrims in the camp below, they were docile enough. In the camp below, they were docile enough, but up here, they seem to have lost their senses. They cry out to the darkness and attack their fellow travelers. Yakinish. Keep your weapon drawn and your bearings true. The way ahead is winding, and to lose one's way invites only death. I am a navigator amongst my tribe, and have been making maps of these lands. I can trade them with you, and supplies if you wish. There we go. I can buy maps now. Yay! Yay! Crazy they make you buy the shit separately, for real. Mosslands, overgrown caves that offer little challenge to a skilled warrior. A place of reflection, perhaps. Let's get the Mosslands. Not that we need that. Yay! Hold LB to view the map of the current area. View detailed map on the map plane. In these lands, names are given freely. Are they not? In these lands, names are given freely, are they not? Chakra. I am Chakra, wielding rings. If our hunts intertwine again, I will have new maps to trade. Until then, farewell, child wielding needle. I probably need to do this. Oh, you gotta hold it. Oh, I see. Then we'll get the Morrow map. And then that's all we can get for now. Huh? There's nothing in the map? That's crazy work. That's great. I'm very happy that I got the map. But there's nothing on it. Okie doke. Can you just quit the game, or does it save and quit? Oh, yes, you can. Cool. You need the compass as well, probably, and all the little icons and shit. Probably need those. Just a little bit of everything. Da, 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 da. Just a little bit of everything in my life. get started on this. Yeah, it's true. I did die in Silksong. I did, in fact, die in Silksong. This is also supposed to be a retrospective, by the way. Compass time. What is a compass? Really, if you think about it. It's a compass. I am the accomplice. Alright. Okay. Today's Wednesday, right? Today is Wednesday, my dudes. Wednesday dudes. Masses of flesh litter these hanging prisms. Latch's current master, an old man who is no longer a human, has been creating his own demons. So... I'm just gonna quickly refresh my... Tower of Latria. Flavor text. Well, I guess we have all this already. Is this the same? A church devoted to... The church devoted to an idol mimicking the queen gave hope to the prisoners, but the malice behind it will crush their faint souls. This area is characterized by narrow... Okay, cool. And then previously was the Prison of Hope. Latria, land of the Queen's ivory tower. An old man had revenge on the queen by locking her family in a prison with inhumane guards. All that escapes the place are the prisoners' cries. And we have the ivory tower, which is the man-eater archstone. In the ivory tower, prisoners hung in cages, their flesh patched together to create fleshy monstrosities. It was the doing of Latria's new master, an old man who had long ceased to be human, seeking to create demons by his own hand. Which is weird because they changed that description then in the previous game, in the original game. I thought you finished the game. I did finish the game, but when you do a new game plus, it's like you lose access to everything you have already. So I'll remember that for the next game. For Dark Souls, I won't beat the game. Or maybe I'll take a copy of my save file before I beat the game. Something like that. I won't beat the game until I'm done the script. Or something like that. Or, so that at least I can just walk through all the areas and like... Anyway, I'm a professional streamer, by the way. Professional streamer. I just want the flavor text for the old monk. If possible, if I can get that. Man-Eater Archstone. The wiki is not very helpful for this. Old Monk's collar. Collar indicates head wrappings that were once the that were once the golden robe worn by the old master of Lachia, and eventually took control and took control of the then withered old man. It was whispered that the robe now seeks to summon those who offer aid, and carrying out its wishes grants them the use of these old head wrappings. Could the Golden Guard be seeking out a new vessel to subjugate? So in the end, the old monk was just kind of being used, you know, by the Garb. Golden Demon Soul. Insanity Catalyst. Let's just read the text here. A catalyst wrapped in a golden cloth. Forged from the soul of the old monk demon. Grants its wielder madness. Drastically increases the power of magic, but simultaneously halving one's maximum MP. If you have no future to lose, then who could blame you for placing your faith in the golden robes? Hey, while we're here, actually, you know what I'll do? I'll put this here so you can see what I'm looking at. While we're here, might as well look into the Flame Lurker. Not the Flame Lurker, the Dragon God. Let's look into the Dragon God. Dragon's Demon Soul. What do you get for this? You can get Fireball. Choose a ball fire. Born from dragon bones soaked in lava. This demon was the embodiment of the power inherent in the colossal flames. Was the embodiment of the power inherent in the colossal flames. So to me that seems like the game's trying to say that the Dragon God was born from the old one, giving power to whatever was the closest but strongest creature in the area, which was that dragon. And the fire and the lava in the area. I don't know if that makes sense what I'm trying to say here, but that's interesting. Firestorm from Yuria. Spell from the demon Dragon God's soul. Generates a storm of fire around the caster. Spell mimicking the raw power of the Dragon God. Sultan of Chaos is crazy, but okay. Its devastating flame is impossible to control. Sultan of Chaos. That's insane. I have never seen Sultan be used as a word other than in the context of something Muslim. That's crazy work. Okay. Demon Souls Wiki. There's another Demon Souls Wiki. Yes, but it's the older one. And this one might be a little more accurate for my purposes. Let's go to that one instead. let's go to... let's double check Stonefang. We have the Armored Spire, General Strategies. Stonefang Tunnel. This is a walkthrough, but this is not... Yeah, there's no... Okay. Well, that kind of sucks. Armored Spider gives you the hard Demon Soul. Pause. It gives you the lava bow. Well, I have the lava bow, but the longbow with the limbs like a spider's. Actually, I have it. I can just open it up here. I did, in fact, play this game, contrary to popular belief. It was forged from the soul of the demon Armored Spire. It imbues arrows, fire. It's there's not much more lore to this. You can also get fire spray. A spell from the demon shoots a small fireball. Can be fired. Yeah, there's not much more to this guy. Ignite. Spell from the demon Armored Spider soul. Generates a large flame from the user's fingers, an extremely rudimentary type of magic. But apparently you need a demon soul to get it, which is kind of weird too if you think about that. That's why I don't think about it too much. You have the Filthy Man. At least the thing I like about Extra Life is that they have all the dialogue as well. Like they record all the dialogue in the game too. Oh, they do. Okay, okay, cool. Okay. Hello there, souls. I train souls. I won't read this out loud. I'll just quickly go through it if there's anything interesting here. So we place. Are busy tinkering with the stone. They don't bother an old man like himself. Makes it rather easy to get away with anything. I have plenty of wares. Deep down below is a dragon shine filled with dragon bones. Well, according to Little Scurver, anyway. I'm not about to go and find out. Those bear bugs scare the living daylights out of me. Apparently he's just right next to the bear bugs anyway. So you want to play? Well, then you have to pay. Don't you agree? Voiced by William Vander P.A. It doesn't tell you the flavor text, hey? Just a little walkthrough thing. Weird. Archstone descriptions. Oh, there it is. Fuck. City of the Borers, keepers of the huge tunnel. Most of the stubborn excavators who supported the soldiers of Baltar had their souls taken. Lacking their own will, they mindlessly continue. Mindlessly continue working. Then you have the Tunnel City. Below the smithing grounds lies a huge tunnel worthy of its name. It's said a dragon's grave is in the deepest part of the main area, the molten area. Then you have the Flame Lurker. Since ancient times, a fire demon has been sealed in an underground temple filled with dragon bones. Deeper still lies an even larger dragon skeleton. And then the one I don't have yet, which is Dragon God. I could probably beat Dragon God in the next 20 minutes if you ask me to, but I can't be bothered. An underground shrine was made... Dragon God Archstone. The underground shrine was made to worship as well as seal the Dragon God. The ancestors of the excavators revered it as a god and maintained it well. Okay, Ancestors revered, and also I forgot to update my thing. I'm not playing Silksong anymore. I am not playing Silksong anymore. Feels bad, man. I'm on that Demon Souls time. I did, in fact, finish the game. Theoretically, hypothetically. Professional streamer, by the way. I know. I know! I've been doing this for years. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I can't believe it. That was a lie. I've been doing this for nothing. I haven't been doing this. Yes. The underground shrine was made to worship as well as seal in the dragon god. The ancestors of excavators revered it as a god and maintained it well. You look at the dragon god, or let's go with the red hot demon soul. There's no lore about the flame lurker, which is crazy work. But yeah, because yeah, there's just no lore about him. It's just funny because you only use his soul for one thing, and it's not a weapon. It's for other weapons. There's not really a magician. It's just for different strategies. She also sells old spices. Okay, someone does. It is probably the hardest boss fight in Demon Souls, but I don't think the Flame Lurker is that hard. I miss being a kid, man. I miss being a kid and just nothing seemed sus. It was great. Oh well. That's how it is. Let me look at Skirver's dialogue again. I don't think he had anything crazy to say. I seek treasures from the unknown. I'm impressed you come this far. Were you guided by the sixth sense or brash impudence? Either way, you've more skill than I. It is a work of art. He just wants to see the dragon bone smasher. Or the locking salt of many of swordsmiths say it is a blunt. Here's is it not? That actually is an interesting thing, the dragon bone smasher. Kind of a cool weapon, not gonna lie. A bladeless stick of massive iron used for smashing. According to the ancestor of Stonefang's excavators, it's said that this weapon was created to face dragons and imbued with magic to protect the wielder from fire. Okay. Does it increase your fire resistance, or is it just for blocking? I wonder about that. You could probably even test that right now. I'm kind of curious. Hold on.
I'm keeping it.
Let me take... Is it here? Yes, it's here. Okay, let me take that.
You have a heart.
So if I take off the Northern Regalia and I throw on the Smasher, does my fire resistance go up? It does, actually. Whoa. That's crazy. That's actually pretty good. Because of its immense weight, the blacksmiths joke that it can scarcely be called a sword. It's more of like a giant stone column that you smash people with. Goes hard. Wait, what?
Hello.
So let's just deposit that one, hey. Oh, I just realized.
You have a heart of gold.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you. Well, to be fair, I'm kind of focusing right now. It might not be a good time. Okay. And then you show that shit to Skirver, and then he's like, damn, that's sick. And then he's just a nice guy. Skirver. Skirver the Wanderer. He's just a nice guy. He doesn't kill you when you show him the sword that he wants to see. Rare. Rare for a FromSoft game. A character that doesn't want to kill you. Rare. Okay, cool. Jonathan Kidd. I wonder if he's related to Jasper Kidd. Let's see this. Maybe. British actor. He's 69 years old today. Nice. Very good. Very cool. And then you get to talk to Patches. He's kind of annoying, but I digress. You get God's Wrath from Saint Urbane. Miracle of the Dragon God's Soul. Generates a strong blast of force around the caster. This miracle represents the power of God against tremendous malice. It's one of the greatest miracles, aiding all who are righteous. I think it's kind of clear that miracles... It's one of those things that you don't really think about when you're playing the game. Do I have one for Saint Urbane? Well, Saint Urbane and Estrella are kind of connected, so I might talk about that here. They're like two versions of the same character. You know what I'm saying? Is it Urbane with an E? No, it's Urbane like plain. Okay, I see. Bars. Saint Urbane. It's subtly hinted at. Well, first of all, the game has this whole takedown about religion here. Religion here, that the god that all the characters worship, all the miracle characters worship, turns out to just be the old one. Although the followers of the faith, actually we'll see this in Dark Souls as well, that the game, I don't think Miyazaki likes religion very much. Although the followers of the faith detest magic users. Yeah, detest magic users for being, what's the word? For using the power of the demons. An encapsulation of the devil. Well, the game never explicitly mentions the devil, of evil. Let's say encapsulate. Yeah. An encapsulate. Fuck, I can't spell. I can't. My brain. Anyway, encapsulation. Yes, that's the word I wanted to use. Of evil. It turns out that they themselves are tapping into the same power source. The same source of power. The old one was the god that they were praying to. Praying to. Miracle arts and soul arts were not that different. After all. Miracle arts and soul arts. Souls arts. I can't believe I typed soul. That's crazy. This subtlety is kind of revealed. Revealed early. If you notice that demon souls can be used for both. Demons souls can be used both for learning magic and miracles. Which is kind of weird if you think about it. If you think about it. Urbane and Astrea are two kind of ideas of the faith, right? Urbane and Astrea are two different... What's the word? I want to reread Urbane's... dialogue. Searching temporarily unavailable. I think this site has completely been left to the dust, by the way. I don't think it's, you know, Shrine of Storms. He's in Shrine of Storms, so we can talk to Saint Urbane here. Let me see his dialogue. God has chosen you. For that we are thankful, Umbasa. Thank you. Thanks to you, I was able to seek refuge in the... Now I stay here and pray along my disciples for the heroes facing the demons. Now if you wish benevolent protection for your fighting demons, bring me demon souls. I will cleanse them and perform a miracle with their power. So he is kind of justifying it here, so I guess you as a player probably won't question it. But it is a hint that the god that they worship is the old one. They just don't know it yet. If you truly are a disciple, then you must have a talisman in God's image. Heavenly miracles occur in Boletaria through the talismans. If God has granted this cursed land with a special power, and it's really all his dialogue is very ironic once you realize the twist. It's God's way of telling us to stand up to the demons. Like, he brings up all these ideals and stuff, but he's basically... yeah. After the dark arts spread through the land, holy miracles will witness once again. The will of God is clear. We must defeat the demons, annul the course of Boletaria, and purge the evil magicians who manipulate those accursed souls. As you know, souls are a source of evil power emanating from the demons. King Alant, I always thought that souls were just a power inherent to humanity, but maybe he's supposed to not be. He doesn't know everything, and he's biased. I'm biased and blue-pilled, for real. King Alant was overcome by such a lust for power. It has placed Boletaria in a pressing predicament. Old Frick and the Candle Maiden are no exception. Ah, Astrea of the Valley of Defilement. I am not sure, but Saint Astrea of the West was accompanied by the Night God Villant. She would never turn evil with that upstanding knight to guide her. Surely it is merely slander. It is mere slander. Sadly, the weak are prone to such backstabbing. Yeah, he is kind of annoying. I never really realized that, because I actually kind of like Urbane, but he's very, he's very hidey-tidy. Beto the Moonlight Knight. That's the one that we get the Moonlight Sword from. Lysia of Israel, we get her... we get her weapon, the Istarel. And Selin Vinland. Many honorable knights have ventured to Boletaria. in search of the Valley of Defilement. The vicious rumors about Astrea offended our most basic sense of respect for God's name. However, none of these great knights has made it back. Could it be that the wretched valley is so infested with grime that even our Lord's voice does not resonate there? Or perhaps it's the fate of those left behind by God. And then when the archdemons are dead and the seal is opened, from where does that howl come? It is no demon. It sounds more like a poor, hungry child. Do you have any idea what it might be? Something about it sets me at great unease. May God watch over us, bless us, and all of Voltaria. Umbasa. A demon's soul is a source of evil power. He says that while he's cleansing it by his view and turning it into a miracle. Interesting. Urbana and Astrea are two different interpretations of what it means to be a religious and faithful servant. It's not quite what I would want to say here. What it means to be a good person. Yes. Astrea. There's a lot of contrast in these games, like the Arak. Let's make demonic. What makes something evil? Astrea. I feel like I should talk about both of them together. Sure. This game, yeah, let's just talk about them both together because they're both kind of interesting characters. Urbana and Astrea are two different interpretations of what it means to be a good person and a faithful person. In Urbane's view, soul arts are inherently evil. Demon power is inherently evil. It's even in the name, demon. Astrea would disagree, though. Okay, I need to just, yeah, I'm not really feeling this paragraph so far, but I'll just keep writing and maybe eventually we'll turn it into something that actually feels good or sounds good. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. It's even in the name, demon, an antithesis to good. An antithesis to God and all that is holy and caring in the world. Astrea, however, would disagree with this. I should look into Astrea, actually, now that I think about it. You would have thought that Urbane would be in the Valley of Defilement as well, but he's not. For whatever reason. Your blood, demon soul. It is said that Maiden Estrella discovered the truth about God's existence, or lack thereof. Thus explains why she accepted the soul of a demon in order to ease the trouble to abandon. Hers is ironically referred to as the most impure soul. Yet still, Garl will never leave her side. Let's look at the pure blood demon soul. So you can get the blue blood sword from there. A white iron neuron activated. Jesus. Alright. A white iron straight sword. Sorry. A white iron straight sword, born from the soul of the demon Maiden Estrella. The sword of true nobility, endowed with the essential power that humans are born with, which increases his attack power. So there's nothing lore related there. You also have Death Cloud. There's a Cloud of Plague. It is natural that those who take in all that is impure. It is natural that those who take in all that is impure are themselves the most impure of all. And that is Estrella. Estrella was someone who took it into her own hands. What am I trying to say here? It was someone is crazy English right there. Was someone who took it into her own hands. Who took compassion into her own hands. She did what she thought was right. She took all the souls of the people. She took in all the impurities and souls of the people into herself and became a demon. Not for lust of power, but for compassion. For those lost those lost people. Compassion for the lost of the Valley of Defilement. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about this yet. Okay, well, the Valley of Defilement is exciting to me right now, so I should go talk. Let's go do that. Take a look at that one. I just walked the long way around. That's crazy. The crazy idea here is that the Valley of Defilement used to be worse. If you can imagine that. It used to be worse than it is right now. Before Estrella. The implication here is that used to be worse. I just thought of another detail. You can see the impurity of what she is doing by the fact that she is surrounded by bodies. She's surrounded by the worst of the rot of this place. The most concentrated part of it. No, the most concentrated form of rot. Form of rot in the game. Plague. are just rivers of plague. Rivers of plague. Not rivers. A lake of plague. A lake of putrid plague. Dead bodies. Living undead creatures. They chase you for your souls. All sort of rot and impurities exist around the maiden. Around Estrella. I can't spell Estrella. It's crazy. Oh, that's how you spell it. Okay. I see. There's an extra A there. Not that it matters. It's not like anyone's gonna see this. I guess you are technically seeing this. Exists around Estrella. She absorbs it from her followers. Absorbs it and purifies it? Or concentrates it, yeah. From her followers. In the valley. The implication here is that the valley defilement used to be a much worse place. That what we see here is actually that this rotten place in game that we see is actually an improved version of the area. Which is wild to think about. Yeah, like there's so many areas in Demon Souls that are just like, it's just interesting, you know? There's just... I don't know, there's just something to it. I don't know, this game has a lot of interesting themes going for it. I think what it is because each of the 5 areas has a different theme, and they're all talking about different things. I kind of want to think about Dark Souls as well, but Dark Souls feels more like, you know, there's things happening. Actually, no, I'll think about it more once we get to Dark Souls there. The improved version, that this rotten place in the game that we see is actually the improved version of the area, which is wild to think about. Give me a second. What's going on here? Backfist. Backfist is happening. Anyway, used to be a much worse place, that this rotten place in the game we see is actually an improved version of the area, which is wild to think about. That is... we also have a relief spell. Spell the demon maiden Astrea's soul, fully recover another by touching it. Though Astrea is the most impure demon of all, her works are equal to that of divine beings. Most impure demon of all, her works are equal to those of divine beings. As a result, she is considered the most impure demon. Not from malice, but from compassion. Doing what she thought was right. Okay, there's also the resurrection spell. Miracle from the demon Astrea's soul turns any phantom near the caster back to their own world, granting them their living body. Spells a countersign of the corrupted... is a countersign of the corrupted former sixth-string Astrea. Countersign. What does that mean, countersign? Countersign. Is a signature a document signed by another person? Okay, that's not what that means. Maybe it's like an offensive, defensive spell of some kind. That's what that means. Okay, that's cool. Okay, let's go back to the Valley of Defilement. I really like the Valley of Defilement. I love the themes in the Valley of Defilement. It's very, very interesting. Wriggling Demon Soul. Ugh. I hate that. I hate that. Anyway, so... I hate that description. Anyway, generates of clouds of poison. There's no lore for the Leechmonger. Feels bad, man. Countersign against the poison disease that is accumulated in the filthy valley floor. Countersign against the poison and disease that has accumulated in the filthy valley floor. Yeah, that's Leechmonger. There's nothing really to talk about there. Let's see the Archtone descriptions. This damp valley is the resting place of those who have been thrown away. Overtaken by poison and plague, the dwellers attack anyone who wanders into the valley, hoping to offer their souls to the woman who showed compassion. Next one is Leechmonger Valley. The Valley of Defilement leads to a huge swamp into which all that is unclean flows, becoming a nest for putrilage, vermin, and plague. Then you got the Dirty Colossus. In a swamp infested by poisonous and vile creatures lies a filth-encrusted valley. The poor journey to this rotten place to offer their souls so that they may be freed from their suffering. The poor journey to this rotten place to offer their souls so that they may be freed from their suffering. And that's something that's interesting, is that Astrea is offering the same thing that Alant is. Astrea is offering the same solution to life suffering that Alant is. By taking away what makes you human, and taking away your consciousness, or Sorry, no, this is a weird sentence. By taking away your soul, you are getting rid of what makes you human. You are losing what makes you human. The thing that makes you human. You are losing the thing that makes you human, and eventually you lose consciousness. Eventually you lose conscious thought and become little better than a shambling zombie. Than a mindless zombie. In the world. Both Alant and Estrella believe this to be the best course of action. In the world, given what they have. Given the degree of suffering inherent to it all. And it brings into that the bigger conversation. Was Alant right to do this? Is the world better off? Is the world better off if it's not conscious of its own rot? Its own rot and suffering. Conversion? Conversation. Jesus Christ. Is the world better off if it's not conscious of its own suffering? Yeah. I don't know, and that's an interesting question. I don't want to say... I mean, I'll say what I think eventually, but I don't want to... I want to leave it up to the viewer to think what they want about it. And that's another thing that I like about Japanese media, that they deal with kind of... How do you say it? Like, quite existential questions, you know? I really appreciate that. Although I think I should probably talk about this during the Alant section. Yeah, so that is that. Then Astrea's Arstone is, once a sixth trained, Estrella lived with those awaiting death in the Valley of Defilement. She pledged herself to a demon soul rather than a cruel god to ease the pain of the people living there. My question is, how did Estrella become a demon without talking to the old one? It must have just been the Vogue, because there's no way the Dragon God interacted directly with the demon, with the old one, so it has to just be the fog. The fog will seek you out, kind of thing. The old monk, it's possible the old monk talked to the old one at some point. The Storm Beast, it's feasible that the Storm Beast saw the old one. Alonti definitely went to the old one. You know, Twitch should just like ban people with accounts, new accounts from like sending messages IMO until you've had your account for like at least a week. IMO, but you know, it is what it is. Apparently Twitch is not doing very well recently, not gonna lie, so you know, that's probably not gonna happen here. I forgot what I was talking about here. Yes. I wanted to talk about Urbane and Estrella. It's clear to me that at some point, Estrella learned the lie. Learned of the lie that was inherent to the faith. That the god that they all worshipped was actually the old one. And although the faith was started with good intentions, it ended up with more suffering. And although the faith was started with good intentions and ended up causing more suffering, than even the old one. I don't know if I can say that though. I don't know if I can claim that. It ended up inadvertently causing more suffering than even the old one did. Causing suffering rather than helping. Yeah, rather than helping the people. Intended to help. There's probably a better way to say this, but I'll change that later. Or hold on. And although the faith was started with good intentions, it ended up inadvertently causing suffering, rather than helping the people like it was supposed to do. Rather than helping the people it intended to help. there was still much suffering in the world, despite the faith. Despite the doctrines of the faith. And where that suffering collected the most, concentrated the most, was in the Valley of Defilement. Astrea realized this and made a pact with the devil. It made a pact with the old one. Astrea used to be the holiest, one of the holiest saints in the world. But when she saw the farce for what it really was, she made a pact with the old one. She made a decision. In exchange for souls, she would free the poor from their suffering. I'm kind of imagining that the Valley of Defilement is kind of like Blighttown in the sense that it's lower than the main city of Baltaria. It's in a deep, dark place, and all the garbage and filth goes down there. And unfortunately, people live there, usually the poor. Astrea is offering the same solution to life suffering that Alanta is. By taking away your soul, you are losing the thing that... By giving away your soul... There's a better way to say that. You are losing the thing that makes you human, and eventually you lose conscious thought, and become little better than a mindless zombie in the world. But at least... you are not conscious of your suffering anymore. An intelligent being cannot suffer mentally. If they lose their ability to consciously perceive it. Becoming little more than a shambling corpse. But at least you're not losing conscious thought. You're not losing... But at least you're not conscious of your suffering anymore. An intelligent being cannot mentally suffer if they lose their ability to perceive that suffering. To mentally ponder, to mentally perceive that suffering. Cannot suffer. An intelligent being cannot suffer if they lose their ability to mentally perceive that suffering. Becoming little more than a shambling corpse is better. I feel like by writing this, writing this out, this philosophy out, I'm finding myself disagreeing with it, but you know. I'm finding myself writing why it's wrong, but you know. Again, maybe there are people out there that genuinely believe this. Intelligent being cannot suffer if they lose their ability to mentally perceive that suffering. Becoming little more than a shambling corpse. Numb to the suffering of the world. Is better in a sense. To suffering, but not being able to do anything about it. Both Alonta and Estrella believe this to be the best course of action in the world, given the degree of suffering inherent to it all. It brings it to in the bigger conversation. Was Alonta right to do this? Is the world better off if it's not conscious of its own rot and suffering? Maybe that's the value defunct. Garl has some dialogue I wanted to see. It does he? Well, he does have dialogue. I think he just says. Josh Cohen. Garfield dialogue. Okay, apparently Affects Your Life has it though. You won't turn back, will you? I shall let no harm come to dearest Estrella. May you rot in the deepest depths of this swamp. If you fall in the swamp, plunge to your death, and let the acid melt your flesh from your bones. When killed dearest Estrella, I have failed you. If he kills you, ye covetous one, let it be known. We shall defend our heart and home to the death. He basically turns it into his home, hitting him. How dare you persist in intruding our haven? You abandoned us long ago. What right do you have? We live humble lives. Leave us be. My dishwasher is done. Yay. I shall let no harm come to dear Estrella. May you rot in the deepest depths of the swamp. Yeah, okay. Covetous one, let it be known. Doesn't he say something if, like, you kill... Leave us, Slayer of Demons. This is a sanctuary of the lost and wretched. There's nothing for you here for you to pillage and plunder. Please, leave quietly. If you choose to kill Mary and Estrella first, she will say the following as her health bar decreases. This is our home. We have done no harm to you. Dear God, have mercy. Is not your abandonment of us punishment enough? How long must we weather this cruel fate? Okay, so she doesn't... I don't know from which game this is from. But she doesn't actually know. Okay, never mind. She doesn't actually know. Okay, this is actually wrong. She doesn't actually know. Learned it wasn't a lie. Learned of the contradiction that was inherent to the fate. That the god they all worshipped. That although I kind of have to finagle my way into what the actual faith believes, because it's not actually stated very well. It's just that they believe in God and God's compassion. God's compassion is great. Great suffering still existed in the world. Great suffering, great still existed in the world. Great sentence. Still existed in the world. And although the faith was started with good intentions, and it ended up inadvertently causing suffering, rather than helping the people it was intended to help. I don't like this sentence, but I gotta change that. There's gotta be a better way to say this. Oh man. Man learns English. Live on stream. Okay, I know how I can say this. The faith that was started with good intentions was neglecting those that suffered the most in our world. The poor men of the Valley of Defilement. So defilement, so easily lost and forgotten. The poor men down in the Valley of Defilement, so easily lost and forgotten. Okay, that's a better way to say that. Yeah, there we go. Sick. It was neglecting those that suffered the most. I don't tend to use the word who, which is kind of weird. It's just the way I do things, I guess. Those that suffer the most in our world, the poor men down in the Valley of Defilement, so easily lost and forgotten. There was still much suffering in the world, despite the doctrines that the faith There's still much suffering in the world, despite the doctrines of the faith. And where that suffering concentrated the most was down in that valley. In that valley. Yo, not gonna lie, this video is kind of coming together right now. The script. This is going well. Choose to kill Garl Vinland first, you will not turn back, will you? I shall let no harm. What? So gay. You will not turn back, will you? I shall let no harm come to dear Sestraya. May you rot in the deepest depths of this swamp. How dare you persist intruding upon our heaven? You abandoned us long ago. What right do you have? We live humble lives. Leave us be. If you kill him, if you talk to Maiden Estrella before you kill Garvillain, good luck with that. Which you can do. Please, leave quietly, lest you face the wrath of my loyal follower. You talked to Maiden Estrella after the death of Garvillain. You killed him, didn't you? Very well, I can no longer resist you. Do as you like. Take your precious demon soul. You fall down into the swamp while you're within Garl's range, plunge your death and let the acid if you die while Garlvillain is still alive. Ye covetous ones, let it be known, we shall defend our heart and home to the death. What if you kill... Does he say anything if you kill Estrella first? Like, does he say anything? Will not speak. If you kill Estrella first, will not speak or engage unless attacked. He will stand with his head lowered. His armor and shield will now be available where he originally spawned. He'll just die. You kill Estrella before Vinland. Galvin will stand with his head lowered and will not engage you unless attacked. You can either fight him or just load your current game and he will be dead. His armor and shield will be available. He doesn't say anything. Okay, cool. I usually just like to parry him. He doesn't say anything. Okay. I'm a parry enjoyer. Selin Vinland. Waifu alert. The knight who accompanied Saint Estrella on her travels. Something odd about this place. It brims with grime, but at once feels strangely pure. And the question is the Valley of Defilement pure because Estrella is there? Or has it always been that way? The Valley of Defilement. Selin comments. How have Fromsoft made two characters named Selin and they're both the best girl of each game? Moving on swiftly. Selin comments. On the strangeness of on the strange purity of the Valley Defilement. Despite its concentration of grime. Grime and poison. The question is, if this is due, and I really like the contrast of that. Of this being the most disgusting area. In a way, while still being in a way, being the most pure area. All the shaman men here want. Speaking of, what are the enemies here called? The depraved ones, yes. Is to devote themselves to Maiden Estrella. Offer her any small amount of souls that they can. Is to offer any small amount of souls that they can. Any small amount of souls that they can. And devote themselves to her. Estrella. Oh, I'm feeling it. I'm getting tired. The question is if this purity is due to Estrella's presence in this world? Is this the right presence? I don't know if it's the right presence. Meaning. I guess so. The question is if this purity is due to Estrella's presence in this world, or sorry, Estrella's influence, or inherent to the area itself. Some of my most favorite media includes extremes of different contrasting. My brain is melting now. Okay, I think I gotta end it soon. Extremes. Yeah, some of my most favorite media includes different contrasting extremes. Further elevate the themes and uniqueness of the world. And then blah, 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 selling, and I just wanted to hear more of her dialogue quickly. Shit, I'm wilting so quickly right now. Holy shit. That crest is the villain heirloom meant for my younger brother. My brother and Estrella have both strayed from the path of God. Poor souls, perhaps their hearts were too pure. Mbasa. Too pure? What does that mean? I also don't understand how she knows just from the crest, but maybe it's stained? I don't know. Maybe you tell her. It's just implied that you tell her what happened. May the angels gaze favorably upon you. Thank you, kind warrior. As Garl's sister, I express my deepest thanks to honor his name. Please accept his thanks. Yeah, just a best waifu in the game, and she's a secret waifu. You can only get her in white tendency. Well, technically in black tendency too, but then she tries to kill you. I don't know if that's what we want. He also gives you acid clouds. Loads of armors and weapons. Not that useful. Wriggling Demon Soul. Poison Cloud Cure, that's the one we saw. Oh, the depraved ones. There's not really... These also impact infested depths of the Valley of Defilement. There's a bunch of different ones. Drop chunks, 1.9%, 41% for shards. Specifically the shaman though, which sucks. But... yeah, they kind of have like a plague doctor look to them. It's most likely a reference to newcomers that they have poison and plague. Their skill as doctors is very questionable, so there's probably no connection there due to the fact that they poison blades and probably know about the local plants. The plague babies, kind of gross. They can drop Stone of Ephemeral Eyes, which is kind of nice, actually. 4.5%. This wiki is already better than than the Valley of the Extra Life, I'm not gonna lie. I really like this wiki. Poison Jelly, which one was this? Oh, this thing. They can drop a bunch of lotuses, which is nice. Fucking plague infested rats. Phosphorescent slugs. Meat cleaver. Oh yeah, this is before Anastasia? Before Anastasia. They added Anastasia to every single game. She would just invade you, the fucking meat cleaver. This is the first Anastasia. Oh, you can confuse her with soul remains. That's kind of nice. These giant mosquitoes, man, they're so annoying. Airstone chunk 0.9%. It's so hard to fucking farm this shit. And they're the only ones that have it. It's so dumb. Anyway. Filthy woman. Let me double check the filthy woman. Killing the filthy woman will shift character tendency, but it won't adjust world tendency. That's just kind of weird, but okay. Oh, she charges you more if you're higher level? That's crazy. Oh, but theoretically she can give it to you infinitely. Okay. It's not too bad. My poor child is hungry. Won't you buy something? My poor child is hungry. You don't deserve to die, so let me give you some advice. Died souls, in order to protect yourself, keep a lotus with you. The price of survival can never be too high, can it? That witch Estrella came to this valley with that squid-headed knight. Those ridiculous white robes of her. I swear I caught her glaring at my son in disgust. Yes, it's true. She is as nasty as they come. And she's a demon to boot. Doesn't surprise me. This place, it's a proper mound of rubbish. All the rot of the world, living it or not, ends up here. I think the stars I still have my boy. If it's that demon witch came here, everything has turned foul. All the men worship her like she's the Virgin Mary. That's an actual, like, Christian reference in this fake world. What? That's crazy. Okay. The same men who would snatch my child away from me. This was a much better place before she came. I was the apple of every man's eye. But you're here to rid us of her, aren't you? Well, don't show her any mercy. Leaving that like, I wasted my breath on you. Did that witch send you to torment me? Fish already, you rich petty pitcher. Even beggars can fight back, you scurvy rat. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, there's a lot to say about this area, but we'll have to be on another time. Thanks for joining. Thanks for vibing, guys. I'm tired. I probably shouldn't be awake right now, but you know that's life. Guess that's life. Catch you guys next time. Bye.